We're going to do a little demonstration how to glue. These pieces I've already got prepped. You want to use your cleaner. You go around to get all that dirt off there. Any of these labels, see how they just come off. You only need to do about that much, about the last inch. Supposed to let that dry. A lot of times I'll do like all the pieces, and then after it dries, you come back in with the primer. Do the same thing. Now, a lot of professional plumbers will not use the purple primer. Some places they require it, but it will stain carpet, flooring. But it helps you, especially when you don't do this all the time, to see what you've primed. Like I said, some places require that purple primer, so that the people that come to inspect your work can tell that's what they've done, that it's been cleaned, that it's been primed. And the primer is actually supposed to be good enough, it softens up this, that you can push it together and it will stay and it will seal, but you still really want to glue it. So for the most part, what I do is I just am replacing what's already pre-existing. This is all pretty straight. If you have things that have elbows or 90-degree angles, you'll want to take and mark this and mark your elbow, so that you get them oriented right, so they'll go in easier. So these have all been cleaned, primed. We're going to start with this one. You'll see why here in just a minute. I'll put the glue in there. This glue is pretty thick. I'm also going to put some glue on the outside of this piece. You want to insert it and you want to twist it. And what that does is you can have like lines of glue, but it's still not sealed. But if you have all those lines of glue from pushing it in, once you twist it, then it wraps them around and it'll help them seal. You can see in the bottom here, we got it pretty much all the way down. The straighter you cut it, the better it can go down. You should see glue on the inside of any joints like this that you can see. A lot of times when you're putting this together, like under a house, you can't see all that. And you should be able to see glue. See, like this right here is really, really good. That's still okay. You can see the glue from the surface there. And I put this together first because then this goes in here. Normally you wouldn't have to be using these adapters like this. I'm just replacing the drain line underneath the sink. I had to rip the whole sink out, so I don't normally run plumbing all the time. It's normally I rip something out and I'm doing this to put back together what I've pulled out. So it's normally pretty cut and dry what needs to be done. No calculation figuring anything. Just simple replacement. See, I glued this one together first because if I glued that insert in, I wouldn't have any way to turn it like that, or to really push it down and get it flush like I just did. See, we're glued really good there on the inside. And then this here is where our sink drain comes down in. It has the gasket. Actually, before when it was done, somebody didn't even seal it, but the pipe going through here goes all the way through and comes down. So there was no water actually touching this, but I'd still like to seal it just so that no gases get out of it. And under most circumstances, you're not going to have a 3-inch pipe coming out under your sink. So this house has been a rental house for a very long time, and it's been kind of plumbed that way to make sure there's not any issues down the road. It's really hard to clog up a 3-inch line with your sink drain. I gotta go put this on the other side of the line in the house. So that's the basics about how to glue some PVC pipe.